Imagine that a man who lived 1,000 years ago understood your exhaustion better than most people today. He understood anxiety, the fear of running out of time, the strange feeling that life is passing somewhere beside you instead of through you. His name was Omar Khayyam. He was a mathematician, an astronomer, a scientist. But the world remembered him not for formulas. It remembered him for short poems called Rubaiyat, verses that sound as if they were written for modern people. Do not search for eternal support in this world. The wind of time will erase both palaces and mountains. Only the moment lived with a pure heart remains without regret or shadow. Why do words written 1,000 years ago still feel painfully true?
Because we live as if everything around us were permanent. Careers, status, plans for the future, financial security. We build our lives like fortresses, believing stability can protect us from change. But Khayyam quietly reminds us, everything is temporary. Even mountains crumble, even empires disappear. Even civilizations that believed themselves eternal become dust. And suddenly a strange realization appears. We spend our lives trying to make permanent what was never meant to last.
Change itself does not exhaust us. The desire to stop change does. As dawn rises once again, do not postpone joy or words. The day passes like breath upon the palm, and night takes away unlived love. The most dangerous word in human life is later. I will call later. I will rest later. I will start living later. We do not postpone tasks, we postpone life itself.
For those who appreciate quality literature, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam is the essential classic for your shelf. This collection is perfect both for your personal library and as a valuable gift. Don't miss the opportunity. Order your edition now. The direct purchase link is located below the video.
The mind convinces us that real living will begin after the next achievement, after the promotion, after stability, after success. But stability is like the horizon. You walk toward it, and it moves further away. The day truly passes like breath on your hand. You feel it, but you cannot hold it. Unlived love is not only about romance, it is every word left unsaid, every apology never spoken, every moment when fear silenced honesty. At the end of life, people rarely regret their mistakes. They regret hesitation. We fear rejection. We fear vulnerability. We fear being truly seen. So we wait. And time does not wait with us. It simply moves forward.
I have seen kings begging for peace, and beggars whose eyes held depth. Gold does not define a person, only whether the soul remains wide and open. The world teaches us that happiness comes from achievement, more money, more recognition, more victories. Yet history tells another story. Those who possess everything often lack peace, and those who possess little sometimes carry a freedom that cannot be purchased. Gold can buy comfort. It cannot buy meaning. A wide soul is the ability to remain alive inside a hard world, not to become cold, not to close yourself, not to turn into a function instead of a human being. We are obsessed with control.
We plan, we optimize, we predict, as if life were a spreadsheet waiting to be organized. But Khayyam suggests something different. Do not argue endlessly with fate. It speaks silently, yet it guides. This is not surrender. It is the understanding that some things belong to us, our choices, our reactions, our attitude, and some things never will. Time, chance, the ending.
When we stop demanding absolute control, something unexpected appears: lightness. Do not count the years. Count the moments that made your heart feel alive. Society measures life through numbers, age, income, achievements. But memory works differently. You do not remember thousands of ordinary days. You remember moments, a journey, a conversation at night, unexpected laughter, sunlight through a window, a second when you suddenly felt alive. Life is not made of years. It is made of awakenings.
Perhaps the purpose is not to live longer, but to wake up more often inside your own existence. The world is like a marketplace, loud today, bright and restless, and tomorrow only silence, dust, and fading sky remain. Everything that feels urgent today will someday become a memory. News fades, trends disappear, fears lose their weight. The world makes noise so that you forget what truly matters. And what matters is silence. Because only in silence does a dangerous question appear. Am I truly living?
Or merely functioning? Everything earthly comes only as a guest. Our bodies are guests. Our possessions are guests. Our roles are guests. Even we ourselves are temporary visitors. This idea is not sadness, it is freedom. If everything is temporary, there is no reason to live in constant fear of loss. There is only reason to feel gratitude for presence. Omar Khayyam does not offer complicated philosophy. He offers a simple question. If life is short, why do we keep postponing it?
You do not need to change everything after hearing these words. Not a new life, not new goals, only one small decision. Today, say the words you have been postponing. Do the thing you have delayed for too long. Pause for a moment and feel that you are here, because perhaps this moment, right now, is the life you were waiting for.